Hey, welcome back. Today is March 20th, Saturday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto market, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action very quickly, and see how it could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Loom network token, LOOMUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Let's see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither. Today we have Bitcoin dominance, almost no change today. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action, moving pretty much in the same direction and same magnitude with total altcoin market cap. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance, either trending downwards or upwards. I will usually see Bitcoin price action moving in basically the same magnitude with total altcoin market cap. So this is the upside of that. Okay, I can't really tell the difference today because there's almost no difference in Bitcoin dominance today. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards because generally speaking, that is still better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. Conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the upside of that, I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. Now on the 3-day time frame here is still my focus because we had a double bottom pattern. Price action did come up to this expected resistance. The 3-day 21 MA got a pullback here. Okay, right now, I do think Bitcoin dominance could potentially go back upwards, which is not as ideal for the altcoins for the reasons I just said. Because if Bitcoin dominance actually comes back down to one of these bottoms right here, about 61%, that was the last bottom, I could still expect bullish divergence again. Okay, it seems like from the RSI here, unless it goes significantly lower. And since last time, we already did have bullish divergence. One bottom, second bottom, higher lows on the RSI, bullish divergence, signaling these 2 green candles. So if bullish divergence comes again, I could probably expect the same scenario or similar scenario. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Now, there are still some bearish divergences on the 3-day time frame, weekly time frame, and monthly time frame. 3-day time frame, it looks like it's playing out right now. I'll be convinced that it's actually done playing out if we actually do get a rebound with a higher high. Weekly time frame and monthly time frame, I don't think they have played out yet because I still have not yet gotten a red candle on this bearish divergence here. As we do see higher high, comparing this high with this high. However, lower highs on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence. Still not yet a red candle in the making for this weekly time frame, so I don't think it's playing out as of the snapshot right now. Monthly time frame here, we have been having it for quite a few months. Still have yet to yield a red candle. I will also like to point out that on this month's volume here, it's actually pretty low. Even if we add up about, even if we extrapolate out the next 11 days here, it does not look like it would equal to even the previous month's volume, and it has been on a downtrend here. Decreasing buyers coming into the market, so something I'll also be aware of. Not these bearish signals I have just mentioned, I would not lose track of. Okay, because at any time, if Bitcoin pulls back, it could still have an effect on the altcoin markets. The multiplier of that effect will usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to Loom network. I'm going to skip the other details for Bitcoin price action for this post. If you guys are interested in seeing what I said in more detail, check out my first post today. It is important. Let's go over to Loom. Just take a very quick recap here on the monthly time frame down to the daily, because I do think there could be some changes as it looks like the price action has broken out of the previous pattern. Okay. Now, on the monthly time frame here, we're going to be looking for overbought readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios from the monthly down to the daily time frame, which I consider to be macro time frames. Monthly time frame here, we are 62. So in terms of being overbought, I am not concerned. Weekly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of just below 80 here. Possible bearish divergence still here. Okay, higher highs comparing to this high. However, lower highs on the RSI, that's still classic bearish divergence. Let's see if the price action is actually able to make a pretty significant move here to actually negate it, which is a very significant move from 80 to 92. Or would it actually come back down for the next candle? Weekly time frame here, we are already getting bearish divergence comparing this high with this high. However, lower highs on the RSI currently could be playing out right now as we are getting a red candle. Now, whenever I do see bearish divergence on a specific time frame, my conservative estimate is that's going to come down to the next closest moving average. In this case, would be the 3-day 21 MA, the blue line right here, which is at about 11 cents. So still quite far behind. Let's see if there are enough buyers in this market to actually keep this price action consolidating within a tighter range and wait for this moving average to come up instead of dropping all the way down there. Daily time frame here, we still do have bearish divergence as I'll be comparing this high right here with this past high. However, lower highs on the RSI. Now, the daily 21 is not actually too far behind, so I do think that is still a possibility of the price action dropping all the way back down there. Let's take a look into the scenario that I might be dealing with here. So since last time, I did say there was a symmetrical triangle pattern. Let's see, one up, one down. Actually, the symmetrical triangle pattern, let's see if it does need to be adjusted here. So something more like this instead, because it did break out without getting that second touch to the bottom trend line. However, if I adjust the bottom trend line here, I could actually still get a symmetrical triangle pattern. Let's get a updated measure target here, conservative measure target, because I'm excluding these wicks up and down outside of the pattern. Then I do have a measure target adjusted for the smaller symmetrical triangle pattern to be about, as far as I can read it here, is about 23 cents. In that range, about 23 cent measure targets. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Price action did get as far as about 20.5 cents. Right now, it seems like it's getting quite a bit of resistance about the 20 cents level from this group of wicks right here, indicating that the price action has not been able to get over it. I do think this pattern needs to be adjusted, however, for this resistance level. Okay. So let's take I'm gonna revise what could also be happening here instead. I do think this could be an ascending triangle pattern. 20 cents would be about the resistance. But let me just get a trend line across some of these wicks here instead. Let's see, I got one swing up, two swings up, one swing down. That would be two swings down, roughly speaking. And this is on the 3-day time frame, by the way. All right, there you go. Now this looks more like an ascending triangle pattern to me. Now ascending triangle patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 63% chance of it breaking to the upside. Okay. The measure target, conservative measure target here, would be about from 20 cents, let's just say 20 cents to be even, subtracting about 9 cents just to be even. That's about 11 cents, and then adding it back on top of about 20 cents will give me about 31 cents measure targets approximately, okay? Now, measure targets, again, are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key resistances and supports relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance right here will obviously be about the 20 cents level, followed by about the 23.5 cents fib level area. And then finally one more about the 30 cents fib level area. That's pretty close to the measured targets. Key supports include this 15 cents fib level area, which would basically take into consideration of this daily 21 MA from the snapshot. The daily 50, the white line right here, currently about 12 cents. And then the 3-day 21 MA, those are going to be the next levels of key support I'll be looking at. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this new pattern that I'm estimating. Go towards this measure target, minding the resistance levels I have just pointed out. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line. It looks like I could still keep an ascending triangle pattern form intact because the daily 50 MA is actually going to come pretty close to this bottom trend line. Okay, that's what it seems like right now. It could still keep this ascending triangle pattern shape intact. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.